Hello and welcome to Angie. You do our past life regressions. So what can someone expect from a course with past life regression? What a subject.
Introductory to past life regression is we look at some of the ways that past lives can have an influence on our current lives. It could be that someone will have a fear of a certain thing.
Wow. So what you're saying there is that if we, perhaps we've got a fear of water or we've got a fear of flying, this could relate back to previous lives.
Yes, that's right.
So are these stored in the mind, and
They're stored in the unconscious mind.
Right.
And by putting people into a very light trance, it's not a deep trance, you can access these memories, find out what's going on, and then clear them so they no longer affect your lives.
Wow. Okay. So in your experience, that's just one aspect. In your experience, where do people go? Are we all knights in shining armour in a previous life, or is it more mundane? Are we talking of coal miners in the north of England or something like that? No offence to coal miners in the north of England.
I was actually a coal miner in a past life.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
But I think I was in Wales.
Yeah.
It is usually mundane. In my experience, I haven't had any famous people. I think the nearest famous, and it was fear of water and high buildings.
Okay.
And that was someone who drowned on the Titanic.
Right. Okay.
So when we cleared that one, she totally understood where it had come from.
Excellent. So it's not really just about going back into history. It's really about how we're made up. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, the way I use past lives, it's almost a therapy. It helps us understand what's going on in this life, and if it's having an adverse effect, it can change us.
Wow.
But it can be something, it may be that you don't get on with someone.
Right.
And you could have met them in a past life.
Mm-hmm.
So that we can find out what the issues were and resolve those issues.
Wow. So with doing these courses or coming on a course, then we're looking at what sort of format? We're looking at explaining about how it all works?
Explain how it all works, give some ideas. We've just touched on a few simple things as to the impact it can be having on this life, but it certainly affects behaviour, maybe even the way you dress. A lot of people I speak to, oh no, I don't like anything around my neck.
Right.
And if you go back to past lives, maybe they were hung or a slave with a metal collar around the necks or something like that. Okay. So during the course, we'll talk about all that, explain. I like to have an interactive course where people can give me any experiences that they've got. And then everybody will be given a chance to go into a past life. Can't work because all the information is already in your subconscious mind. Right.
But setting as a foundation course would come along, so if you've got any phobias or if you've got any other unusual perhaps behaviour, and you're also looking to see where you were in a past life, just as a maybe perhaps I wouldn't say a little bit of fun, but a bit more of exploration.
We'll do a bit of fun for everyone.
Yeah.
And then it may be that if we have time and someone has a specific issue, then we may be able to do that as a demonstration as well.
Fabulous. And you come away feeling
great.
Angie, thank you very, very much. It's just a brief glimpse of what can be achieved on the course.